That piece of music always heralds ULC, we call it here, under laboratory conditions, where we test psychic phenomenon. And most of the time, I'm the person who does that kind of thing to demonstrate that conjurers can also do it. What you're about to see, I'm going to leave it to you to decide. I'm not going to perform the effect at all. You can call it what you like, a sixth sense. You can call it tuning into other people's thoughts. One thing I do know positively is that this is not a conjuring trick as we know them. We're about to introduce a man who claims to have a most unusual power, and he's going to demonstrate it for us. 3 members of the audience are here with us to test that power, some as witnesses, some to take part. And your name is?
My name's Clive.
Clive from?
Richmond again.
Clive from Richmond again, yes, because a lot of people in the audience are from Richmond. And where are you from?
Woking.
Woking. And your name?
Jackie.
Jackie. Hello, Jackie. And you are?
Julie.
Julie from?
Fulham.
Fulham. And you have no connection at all with the man who's about to perform the effect? No. Fine. This lady is Faith Weeksel. She's a lecturer in Russian, University of London. Hello, Faith. Nice of you to come along. And she's not, again, with the man who's going to perform the effect. She's here to interpret. He is Russian by birth, now living in America, but speaks very, very little English. In fact, it's just practically non-existent. But we're very happy to have with us tonight Lev Schneider. You sit down. Thank you, Lev. Now, what's going to happen is now I'm going to ask this young lady here to concentrate her mind on something on the table. Now, there are a lot of objects on the table. There's a pen, there's a box of matches, there's a wallet, there's a book, there's a London Tube diagram, there's a lighter, and there's a set of keys. But you must lock onto one object only. You must think of that very positively, all right? And when I ask you to take hold of Mr. Schneider, take hold firmly. Now, those 2 things are very important. Concentrate on the object that you are now thinking of. Really concentrate. Don't say, yes, that's it, no, that isn't, until you are positively asked. Just concentrate on that one object and think of it. Lev Schneider. Now, you're all right. You just take hold. You got hold of his wrist. Now keep hold of his wrist.
Just hold him firmly by the wrist.
Concentrate.
Think harder.
Get really positively into your head. Was that it? Yep. Very good. Excellent. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you. Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to concentrate on an object on this table. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 objects on the table. Concentrate on one of them. Lock it into your head. Think of it positively. Get it fixed in. Now please come and join Lev Schneider.
Hold him firmly by the wrist.
Really concentrate. Yes? Yes. Amazing. Well now, these people, you've got to remember, are not with Lev Schneider at all. They are from the audience, and of course there's no collusion, and they're not stooges. That's as close as you'll get to mind reading, you know. So what we're going to try now is a much more complicated, much more difficult experiment, and to do that, we're going to ask you to act as a committee of 3. Don't worry, we've got BBC commissionaires as well going to take part in this. We're going to ask the interpreter and Lev Schneider to leave this studio completely and also take with him some people that came over from America with him, his management, wife, people like that. They're all going to leave the studio. Would you do that now, please? If you leave the studio, and I will then set up a quite difficult test. All right? Now remember, we have now got 3 people from our audience who are going to make sure he cannot hear anything, going to make sure that in fact he cannot see anything at all. So, what I want to do now is select a member of the audience when they're out of shot. Don't tell me your name or anything because they may still be within hearing distance. And do you have a finger ring that comes off at all? Yes? Okay. All Lev Schneider knows is that this effect is going to happen with a finger ring. He knows nothing else. Would you remove the finger ring? Stand up. Now, I want you to pick anyone else in our audience and go to that person. You select anyone at all that you like in the audience and go to that person. Fine. When you get there, I want that person to raise in the air both the hands like this. Okay? Do that. Yes, fine. Open your fingers. Place the ring on one finger or thumb. All right? Leave it there for a moment. Now look at that. Lock it in your head. Get it fixed as a picture in your head. Now take it off. And now I offer you this facility. Would you take your hands down now? Thank you. Would you now come here? And I want you to hide that finger ring. I want you to just go and put that ring anywhere in this studio here, just anywhere at all that is concealed from the view generally. All right? You can make it hard if you want to, or you can make it pretty easy or pretty obvious. Fine. Now, she has now hidden that ring, and I want you to come with me, and we're going to ask the commissionaires now to call back Lev Schneider, but I want you well away from where that all happened when he returns. And now he is being called back from a room where he can't hear, from a room where he can't see, and in fact he's been surrounded by BBC commissionaires, and he's been surrounded by the members of our audience and his family. In fact, everyone who could possibly have passed a message to him have been ordered out. Can I just have a shout of yes from you that it was in fact silent out there and you couldn't see anything or hear anything? Was that true? Yes? Thank you for that. Yes, now you think of the ring. Or lock on for the ring. Lock on where that ring is. Concentrate on that ring. Think where it is. Concentrate on the ring. With your mind, try to guide only with your mind. Do you mind coming out of the way, young sir?
Пусть она не отворачивается, иначе она не следит за мной.
Tell him the...
Can you try and keep
Видите, она не
behind
туда
him?
смотрит совершенно.
The problem is here that the chairs have to be fixed down for safety reasons.
Okay.
But he's in the right area and he's found the ring. Very good. Excellent. Bravo. Very good. Would you like to find the finger? Yes? Yes. Can you find the finger? Now this time you must concentrate on the finger.
Вот она отвернулась от меня, вы должны следить и говорить, не сворачивайтесь. Теперь пусть человека продиктует, которому я должен надеть это кольцо. Она знает, на какую руку и на какой палец я должен надеть.
You know on what hand and on what finger you put the ring?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Lock on. Now lock that into your head.
Okay?
Here? Here?
Yes. Yes. Stop. Right, right, left. Only think.
Only think right
Look.
or left. Concentrate on the right or the left.
This. Look. Right, left. More. More. Not this.
No,
Only think.
only here.
Okay.
Don't pull the hand. Really lock it in your
Think.
head.
Not.
Now only
Only
think.
think.
Only think.
Was here.
It was there. That's very good. You go back to your seat. Thank you very much. Thank you. Lev Schneider, ladies and gentlemen, an amazing man. Come here, please. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much. Very good. Thank you. Well, there you have it. I said at the start, you decide. And that's what I'm going to leave you to do under your own laboratory conditions.